Hey folks, good morning. Hey Every, hey Zeroshio, hey Wolf Poops, hey Ninja JJ. Ninja JJ says, hey Regis, only here for an hour. That might be the case with me as well, so we might line up pretty nicely in fact, JJ. I'm gonna have to see where I stand in about an hour and 15 minutes, but I might have to drop out early as well. I got...
Boys, make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Ringesus, 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 Ringesus.
Nice, Ringesus. Thanks, Wolf Poops, dude. Thanks, the 4-month resub with $5 sub. That's insane. It's pretty amazing, Wolf, so thank you, sir. I certainly appreciate it. Hold up here. We gotta talk about this card. I think I can do both, though. Deck tracker and card review. Wolf Poops, thanks for kicking off the stream, though, with a wonderful sub. Puts us at 293 subs, which is pretty cool. Oh, this needs to move on top, though. There we go. Oh, whoa. I didn't mean to move the deck tracker. Wasn't the plan. Also, why does the deck tracker not have as much stuff? Oh, I turned off some stuff. I think that's why. I wanted it to be a little cleaner. I wanted to move this, though, to line it up nicely. Anyway, as I was saying, I might have to cut the stream short this morning. It depends on when the fiancé gets home. This is like her one last night shift here I gotta deal with. She's been on night shift for a while, disrupting my mornings. But sometimes she goes to breakfast after the end of her last night shift, so if that's the case, she'll be home later. It just depends, guys. But I might end up having to drop a little early. We'll just see. Orm the Giant, hello, good morning. Hey, Tingus, good morning, dude. Hey, David Hasselhulk. You being online has only rewarded me for skipping lectures. Hey, don't skip too many, man. That weapon is tasty. Is that the real card? Yeah, guys, this is a new Druid legendary. Twig of the World Tree, as you can see. It's interesting. I think it has some potential for sure. It's got some interactions that are difficult though, right? Like, for instance, it seems to punish weapon removal, but it doesn't really punish weapon removal all that much, depending on when it's played, because if your opponent removes the weapon during their turn, then it's hard for you to benefit from that mana, unless you're at a low mana cost. But of course, assuming you play this on turn 4, and you attack with it over the course of that turn and the next 4 turns, theoretically it'd be about turn 8 where this naturally expired. So they would really only ever give you a couple mana points if they did remove this weapon. Okay, so he's spreading plagued really early here. I think that's pretty good for me. He's down to 14 already. Hopefully he doesn't have the second one to punish this. That's the idea here. The mana stays around if you're at a lower mana cost, right? So if you're at like 10 would still be your max. So let's say you play this on turn 5, or let's say you play it on turn 4, and your opponent removes it on turn 5. You would immediately shoot up to 10 mana. And then you get to use that mana for the rest of the game. So heavily punish if they removed it early. But they don't have to remove it early, right? They can actually remove it later as well. Oh, Deadly Shot is so good here. Hero Power just wins the game here, I think, so we'll just always Hero Power. So, it punishes weapon removal a lot of the time, but other times if you play it on turn 4, they could just wait until turn 8 to remove it when it has 1 durability left. And then they're basically only giving you a couple mana points, because you'd be at 8 anyway, and if you ramped outside of that, then they probably wouldn't give you anything. The alternative line that the Druid should take is killing the weapon themselves with something like Medivh and pulling off a big combo turn. So, for instance, you can play this on, say, turn 7, and then you can play Medivh on turn 8. You kill your Twig of the World Tree. It immediately restores 10 mana, so then you can Medivh right into an Ultimate Infestation, all in a single turn, right? Oh, wow. He is almost dead. guess in this scenario, you actually still have to play the high main instead of hero powering. High main's just too good. Not playing these, though. And then this plus this is a lot of power on turn 9, but we're not quite there. Hopefully he just tries to taunt through and Spellbreaker ends here. It's got shenanigans, essentially, to use my favorite word in Hearthstone. The interactions are a little iffy here and there. Oh, that is lethal, sir. Thank you, sir. Oh, I love Spellbreaker in this deck. God, it's good. It's exactly for these kinds of matchups. So, you know, essentially the game plan for this weapon is really variable depending upon when it's played and what other cards you have. And I think that makes it a little hard to use as just an everyday card. I think it's going to be very deck dependent, but we'll see. Legendary weapons shouldn't be able to be oozed. That would have been a cool design choice, but the problem with that is that we already have some legendary weapons like Ashbringer and Atiesh, and that would kind of change that balance. Plus, I think they were just designed with that in mind. I think they designed these weapons to be powerful enough to get around the ooze problem. At least in theory. I don't think they actually have, but that was their probably intent. But we'll see. Do you think this weapon could make Malygos Druid work? Perhaps, yeah. Certainly in Wild, with like Aviana Kun stuff, this just adds another giant piece of the puzzle to allow you to get another 10 mana with like Medivh. So, yeah, maybe. Maybe in Standard too? It's a little harder to say, I think. This is a much worse hand for this matchup than we had last game. So is it meta good, or is it passable? I think right now, this card to me leans on the side of playable, but not meta-defining. It's really difficult to say, for the record, but it just requires a little bit too much finagling to get it to work consistently. It's the only problem with this card, right? It will work sometimes, especially if you build your deck to make it work, but other times it's just going to feel awkward, or your opponent's going to be able to sort of manipulate it in a way with removal. But it does require removal. What's that going to be, I wonder? Just a Wrath? That's fine. This is a solid turn 5. Not amazing by any means, but solid. Swipe? What is this? Oh yeah, that's not so bad. Razor Maw here will be very good. Oh, actually this is better. We don't really need this that much. Yeah. After we saw the swipe, I think that's good. The problem we have right now is that our hero power is disengaged because we're going to want a Deathstalker, but I don't know. We'll see. He can coin a Primordial Drake. We can Deadly Shot it again. Second Wrath. That's pretty good. What does he do for 5 mana, though? 6-8 damage right here. I'd love to see like a Bitter Tide Hydra right now. Or a High Main, of course. That would be the dream draw. Because right now, like, Rexar doesn't feel great. Okay! That's what we wanted. Works. Oh, I should have killed this. I should have killed this. This is a mistake. In case I want to, like, Deadly Shot a... Well, Primordial Drake would kill it anyway, so maybe not. Coin into Deathwing. No, coin into UI. Oh, that's actually pretty slow, really, in the scheme of things. Because this is still 11 damage coming down. This is 13. He's at 16. So we're okay. Earthen Scales helps, but it's a little early, maybe. Like, if he could Earthen Scales a big guy, it would certainly make his life. Oh my god. Oh my god, please. Wind Fury once? Never Wind Fury, man. Can't be targeted. I don't actually think that matters. Druid can't really do much targeting this anyway. How lucky is he we didn't get Wind Fury, though? My god, so lucky. I'm just gonna hold that, I think. I don't know what this actually accomplishes right now. It gives him an extra body on the Spreading Plague. He can trade Spreading Plague. He gets 3 dudes. We don't have very good numbers on it, but Rexar theoretically gets me there, but I don't think I can ever give up my hero power. Deadly Shot now? That's scary. So there is a plague coming down. Deadly Shot will kill one of the plague guys, perhaps. We could almost get through. If we had Rexar plus Deadly Shot, well, we'd still be one off, it looks like, from pushing through for the lethal. He must be going for Portovic, though, yeah. That's fine. We can Deadly Shot again. We can do 4. That's really not that bad. Again, he kind of used his... He sort of used his Earthen Scales a little early as far as life gain is concerned, right? So it gives my hero power a lot more value. Still gonna be tough to win here because he's got like Malfurion, Spreading Plagues, and I don't know if I can ever Rexar because I need my hero power so badly. We're gonna just see what it looks like. We might have to do this eventually, especially if like we have to trade in the board or oh wow, okay. Lich King, what do we need? Death Coil? Army of the Dead? It could be good. We have what? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of 18 that are bad, so 10 out of 18 that are good, so most of the time we'll get 3 minions or so. We could also get like Tundra Rhinos and High-Mains and stuff. Looks like the best play right now, so we may not have a choice. Is it the answer for this? There's no swipe now. He's probably just setting up the trade here. No answer. Wow. So we can probably just let this thing live. Rexar is intriguing, right? Because it does set up almost a clear, but not quite, so it's not worth. I think we just Army of the Dead here. I wish we had Hounds. Man, Hounds would be exciting right now. How good would Unleash the Hounds be? That's pretty... That's I did it again! That's pretty good, guys. That's pretty good. Oh my god! I did it again! What? That's so dirty! It's like deja vu! Oh my god, for those of you that don't know, I put out a YouTube video like a week ago where I did that exact thing. Exactly the same draw. Tundra Rhino into double High-Main. That is some filthy stuff. I think we were in a position to win anyway, just if we'd gotten like just 2 High-Mains. But I'll take the instant lethal. That's okay. I can't complain about that. Oh, you guys. I think you guys recognize just how broken that was. It looks like. Yeah, chat sees it. What the face? This is nuts. Rexar. Skill. Yeah. How on earth? Yeah, seriously? Yeah. Oh, well, that's a pretty good curve, I guess. Guillermo, we're coming for you. How do you choose the minions you Army the Dead in? Are you been broed? Yeah, I just do a little typing. You guys don't hear it or see it. But I have like a little thing I type into that says, give me these cards. And it works. What deck did you use to hit Legend? This exact list, Hegazy. This exact one. This thing. I mean, this is risky against Warlock as much as anybody because of Soulfire, but we gotta try. He doesn't necessarily have it, and it's a good play anyway because the Firefly's gonna trade into those dudes regardless, and Soulfire can really disrupt. Oh man,
That
it's a
was
good Soulfire.
amazing. I guess my Ringisis blessing helped. Lol. Ringisis, Ringisis, Ringisis.
Oh yeah, it did. Wolf poops, dude. Thank you. That's what it was. You chanted to RNGesus before, right at the start of the stream, and that clearly made all the difference. So, thank you, Wolf poops. We owe that ridiculous result to you, without question. Second Soulfire here is really the only thing that hurts, because you can just trade Soulfire. Still, we're in an okay spot, but I really want this to live for the Razor Maw. We can Razor Maw their kindly grandmother, but that's way less exciting. Galactic Crawler, anybody? He's actually going to push through regardless, so I guess we don't. I mean, we still want a Galactic Crawler, that would be incredible. Unleash the Hounds, alternatively. Guess we gotta go this route. Clear the board against Zoo. Seems like we just visited Ben Brode's office today. Yeah. Imagine if you have a full mana, destroy that weapon, and then get 0 mana, draw 10 cards. What? I don't know exactly what that means, Rainbow. As far as the weapon, though, oh, sweet. Just in time. Oh my god. Just in time. Because he's running out of pirates, right? Like, there aren't that many pirates left. I guess health is fine. This dies to trading into everything except this, but we don't want this to die to the trade, so we probably won't attack. He should trade into the 4-1, likely. And we're going to need some top decks, guys, because we are all in at this point, and he's, of course, drawing cards every turn. It's always the problem with Warlock for us. Ooh! That is good news, though. Okay. That makes Rexar an incredibly valuable and viable win condition at this point. Alley Cat, not quite so strong. Not as excited about the Alley Cat. He's only ever going to be playing a couple cards per turn, so I think it's worth houndsing already. He shouldn't have a... Oh, Despicable Dreadlord, though. Crap. I didn't think about Despicable Dreadlord. I just wanted the damage, but... Dreadlord can punish pretty hard here. It's, you know, he has 2 draws to get exactly Dreadlord. Life Tap does leave him enough mana, unfortunately, so it is 2 draws if he wants. Hopefully not, though. Cool, okay. We can live with that. We just need these to get trading value, I think, or face value, alternatively. So we have 5, this is 7, we could put him down to... Oh, never mind. What does this go to, though? It goes to 7 if I trade everything in? It's not enough, really, to do what I need it to do, but... If this came out as a 1 health minion, we'd be in absolute business. But we're going to do this anyway, because it takes both of these to trade in now, right? And he kind of has to, unless he hits, you know, again, a Soulfire or a Despicable Dreadlord. But he has to deal with this. Bone Marrow would have been solid. Firefly is not very good for him, so he has to trade here. Which means we take him down to 4. Savannah Highmane is an incredible draw. Probably the second best draw on the deck. Maybe only Rexar was better. So now he has to somehow clear this Highmane. Although a Bone Mirror would be solid, because he goes to 7. He could value trade. And Chain Gang is annoying too. How long are we going to enjoy you today, Regis? Probably a little shorter than normal. There's some variables in play, but likely not as much as normal. Okay, so now he's just absolutely on hero power. There's no Gul'dan. He has to kill me this turn or heal, and he doesn't heal, so I think it's just a concede here. It's an awfully good draw, but not quite enough, I don't think. It's the closest thing he could have got to. Doomguard is lethal. How do you figure? Am I bad at math? He can't tap, so it's not like he can Doomguard tap Soulfire. Guys, I'm actually playing up high, pretty high for me at least. Not like high compared to some people, but for me, 361's fairly high legend rank. Top deck, yeah. We got lucky there. Which classes are your best and worst win rates of this deck? Man, I tried to look this up yesterday, and it just replay let me down. It didn't work. Generally speaking, I think the best and worst win rates for this deck are Rogue is the worst, Shaman is the second worst, and the best is Hunter, or actually Warrior, because nobody plays Warrior. Hunter and Druid and Mage and Priest. We kind of demolish all of those. Paladin's a little middle ground. I guess these actually are my stats. I'm not sure. Yeah, these are actually my stats. So I do terrible against Rogue and Shaman, but demolish Warriors, Druids, Hunters, Mages, and Priests, basically. Very favorable across all of those. With Coin, a couple 3-drops feels better. Galactic Crawler's never good against Mage. This is going to be a tough one, I think. Mage we do typically win, but I don't know. I just don't like the feel of this for some reason. It feels scary. Looking at the new weapons as Terraria player, I really like the idea of attacking with it every turn and then use it like a cocoon the turn you break it. Yeah, I mean, that's the idea. The problem is you kind of give your opponent some opportunity to disrupt that plan, right? Because you can attack with it for 3 or 4 turns or whatever, and then they can just bust it on the very last one. They can say, oh, you've worked really hard to build all this, but I'm going to tear it down. Sorry, dude. These all kind of suck. I don't know. We have a 2 into a 3 into a 4 into probably a 5, so I'm just going to take the high main. Chaos Chemist says, I haven't been able to play for a bit, just started to play LOL, so I got the LOL bug. Still do the quest when I remember. Nice, Chaos Chemist. I've never played League at all. Yeah, Leox sucks. We need that face damage. It's a good body for Houndmaster, I guess. Eventually. He might trade in here, though, and that makes Eaglehorn Bow feel weird. Although, I probably don't ever kill his minions. It does protect this, though. There's quite a bit of value in that. But I lose 3 damage in the process. And it probably dies anyway. I guess I have to. 2 health is just enough to make it awkward. And it leads into Houndmaster, so... Can't ping it, you might have to use something else on it. We'll see. Can you break it with Medivh? Yes, Hegazy. That's kind of like the dream idea, right? Is you play it on turn 7 or whatever, you Medivh on 8, and then you're like ready to go with an ultimate infestation. You get a 7/7, an ultimate infestation, and a 10 mana minion summon off of the Atiesh. So that's like where this card is good, right? That's the space this card succeeds in. The question is that reliable enough to make it good every other time? And another thing to consider is that sometimes just, whoa, the sun is making my beard just luminescent. I'm gonna have to scoot over so you guys see that. Look at that. Look at that. My beard is just glowing orange from the sunlight. That's funny. The other idea is sometimes just 2 attack on a Druid from your hero power, because you realize you'll be getting it for 2. Because you're adding 1 attack to your hero power every time. That's kind of powerful as well. This is a really good turn for damage. 16 damage turn. Pretty nuts. We're still not there, but he's feeling the pressure at this point. High main on 6, I guess. We could maybe do this if it represents an ice block. Oh wait, yeah, he has ice block, so Blizzard's quite good. Do we Rhino here just to get the guaranteed damage and force him to have to deal with this? The problem is it's a little off curve, right? Like, I want to be able to sneak in a hero power next turn, so I think we'll just high main instead. Represents a similar kind of threat. This is 4 damage over 2 turns. This is 6 damage over 2 turns. Assuming each one gets to attack, right? Deadly Shot's pretty good for Doomsayer. Could just Deadly Shot and Kill Command face, maybe. Yeah, might as well. And I'm going to go ahead and Kill Command. We're never hitting the minion or anything with that. We just have the mana left over. It's absolutely worth. Question is, can I pop the block next turn? Probably. I think this is likely to either attack or... But there could be another freeze, right? If another Frost Nova comes in, I don't think I'll be able to. Okay, cool. So we can definitely pop the block here. That's very good news. Could pop it at 1 with the Hounds, but I think I'd rather just save those Hounds. And even the Tundra Rhino, just to give me some extra guaranteed damage outs in case there's things like, well, honestly, we're never going to attack face again. So I may not even need to. Yeah, I'm never attacking face this game for Ice Barrier's sake. We're just always going to hero power him down. So what about Twig into Blingtron? Yeah, same idea, Twig into Blingtron, Twig into Medivh. Same kind of plays. Both are good. Both are like the dream combo for this card. So they gave Rogue secrets. What if they gave Druid some more weapons, like 2 more? That would promote the Battle Druid type deck and make this weapon even more valuable, right? Yeah, this deck would indeed get way better with more weapons. Because just overriding the weapon is when it becomes best. And Druids can really only do that in a couple ways right now, Blingtron and Medivh. So the more weapons they had, the better this card gets. Guys, I'm really happy with my Legend performance right now. Have we lost a game this morning? No, we have not. In fact, I've won my last 6 games with this deck. That's why we're... Oh, no. Last 4 games with this deck. I was looking at some wrong things there. Oh, so we were 4-0 this morning. Yeah. 335. Getting close again to my all-time high for Legend, frankly. So... I think this will give you more reason to go attack with the choose ones, etc. Yeah, this is also pretty good with Malfurion's hero power, right? 4 attack every turn instead of just 3 could make a big difference against certain kinds of things. So, do you have a deck list? Yeah, it's over here. There are 2 Elves of Deadly Shot and Eaglehorn Bow, as you can see here. Can you guys see it? I think you can see it, right? Yeah, you can see it. Okay. Making sure. Rexar's probably good against Priest. I don't know. It just depends on what kind of Priest this is. We can technically outvalue a big Priest. It's just really hard. I'd rather just race through and kill him, but I don't know if our hand supports that right now. I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to have a turning point, probably a fork in the road, basically, on turn 6. This card is too easily countered by weapon removal when you're on high mana. That's kind of my logic, Tingus. That's what I'm saying as well. Unless you're able to activate it yourself pretty quickly or intentionally. Like, if you did play this on turn 7 and hope to override it on turn 8 with Medivh, your opponent just drops the ooze on turn 7, and then you just kind of ramp from, like, 8 to 10. And although that's not terrible, it's not the kind of play that's going to win you a game or is, like, defining, right? Okay, so this is Raza Priest. I think we can play for a little more board presence and stuff here. Although, we're probably still on the Rexar plan. I don't know. We just don't have anything great here. We don't have enough damage. 7, 9, 11. Well, we'll see. We're going to play Rhino on 5, most likely. Maybe Hydra if one comes out. So we'll see. A second Hyena would be kind of cool here. Hydra, also a cool plan, to say the least. Okay, so this is an interesting plan. What happened to that thing that meant I could look at the cards on screen? So it was like bugging out, and I turned it off for a while. I'm going to turn it back on before too long, after doing a little more digging on it, and I think they've had some time to work out some bugs. I may also just switch to the Innkeeper version instead of the Hearthstone Deck Tracker version, even though normally I'm a pretty big Hearthstone Deck Tracker fan. What is the top left card? Yeah, new card from Kobold's Catacombs. Twig of the World Tree. Druid Weapon. Druid Weapon. Mass Dispel. Okay, I don't really mind that. I didn't have a beast anyway. He probably thinks that's insane for him, but honestly, I didn't have anything to do regardless. Might just wait for Rexar. Like, this is still a fairly good play. There's not many awesome silence targets in this deck that I need to get through. So I'm going to take like one more shot at killing him outright in case he can't clear this board and we do like 12 damage next turn, or you know, maybe more with Hounds. And probably play Lich King regardless of what happens next because he's already deathed. Although we're going into Anduin, so Lich King gets a little worse. If we have a board and Lich King is protected behind it, Anduin isn't as good because these don't die to Anduin, right? So we'll just see. Tracking into Anduin, that is insane. Grab that pretty fast. I'm 99% sure that's an Anduin now. Jeez. I think we're just have lethal, right? It's 12. Yeah, this is just lethal. In fact, it could be super lethal. It's super lethal. Alright. Man, Hunter is demolishing right now, guys. Scared to keep playing. We're top 300 again. This is, I think this might be the high point for the whole season. I don't remember ever hitting higher than top 200 this season. There might have been some point. We were 356 at one point. Oh, we were actually 261 at one point. Or 236, actually, at one point this season. So close. Might take a couple more games. A couple more wins, that is. Hey, Corralic here, dude. How's it going? You get full or empty mana crystals? Full mana crystals. It would say empty if they were empty based on past wording. Kid Wrestler says, I feel accomplished. I made a viable hand buff deck. Nice, man. I have a fairly viable hand buff deck myself, I think. Probably legend viable at the very least. Sadly, this deck is boring. What? No one plays Hunter! And it has Dothsaker Rexar. How could this possibly be considered a boring deck? That's total insanity to me. Man, it's Hunter. We desperately need to hit a 1-drop here, but we also really risk getting some garbage in the meantime if I toss back this Galaka. I don't suspect he runs Pirates. That'd be weird for Hunter, so we're going to dig for the really, really good stuff here because I think this is a tough matchup. Great. Like I said. Most meta decks are, though. Is this even something you guys would call a meta deck? Because I would not, for the record, call this a meta deck. It's a tier 3 deck that's like 4% of games or something. Midrange Hunter is incredibly uncommon. Well, I lose. It's good to know at least. At least we know early that we've lost. Might be my fault for not keeping the Galaka. I don't know. Seemed like we needed to hit some pretty high roll stuff to win. It's not a bad 4-drop based on the board. There's a chance we come back, but our health total is just always going to be concerning. He actually runs Pirates and Hunter. That's weird. I really regret the Galaka Crawler now. Most people don't run Pirates and Hunter, guys. Gotta do it this way because it frees up the trade, right? And this is also a good silence, but... And it's debatable, honestly. Because that would have died to the trade regardless. Patches in hand, that's good news at least. I don't think I can ever play this Hydra. But the question is Animal Companion Hero Power enough? Maybe we can just play the Hydra. Screw it. We're 21. We have Rexar for some life gain. We have Lich King for stabilization. Might go for the kill command here and trade if I was him. Second Galaka. Oh my god, he's just got it all. He's living the dream, guys. Okay. Unleash does some work. Also, Rexar does some work, but not really enough, right? Rexar leaves up a ton of damage, actually. Unleash plus Animal Companion? I can't go Face. He's got 7, 9, 10, 12. Face is never a plan that works. Because we cannot do 20 damage the following turn. I guess let's just do this. Leok is interesting. I think I actually do go face here. We only left 3 damage up, and he's only got 1 card. We have potential to win with just Kill Command, right? Tracking is pretty good. But Kill Command plus this board is 11, 13, 18. Yeah, we're going to win. Well, wait, does he trade here, or does he go face? That could change the math. Although Rexar is still good either way, so... that's 11, 16... We still win. Wow. Hydra was definitely the right play. I am absolutely flabbergasted, guys. Huh. I did not expect to win this one. Woo! Woo! Oh, he's mad about it! It's a good win, top 28 there. Huh. I can't believe we actually managed to win that. Leok was a clutch roll, because it allowed me to trade in some way more favorable ways with that Unleash the Hounds. Huh, this is my second highest rank ever. If I win this game, I'll probably set myself a new record, which is pretty cool. Let's see, what does chat have to say? Meme is greater than meta every time? Yeah, sure, I agree. If you attack with a minion when you have Nether Portal while your opponent has Sudden Betrayal, what happens? That's a good question. I don't know. Oh, same guy. Okay. Alright. Hydra worked last time, but still not a good draw. We just wrecked his rank, by the way. I feel kind of bad. He went from 28 to 45. He lost 17 spots, I guess. Oh, these are a problem. We can't play this out in case he has the hyena. We just lose to that every time. Plus 3 attack would be the worst. Yeah, that's scary.
Aha!
I like already need a hounds. This game is off to a worse start. That's a really good adapt. If he hits a good 3-drop here, we're pretty much screwed. Yeah, like I said, we're pretty much screwed. We need Unleash the Hounds right now. That ain't gonna do it. Yeah, we're just dead. We're taking too much damage. I don't even think we have any outs. Unleash plus Hyena, I guess, would still be fairly reasonable. This is a ridiculous answer to Hunter. Howlmaster ain't gonna do the job. Leok ain't gonna do the job. That's what you call a fast start, guys. How much damage did this get? This adapt probably did like 9 or 12 damage, respectively. Something like that. That's a tough one. That's, well, not that tough. We just get demolished. Like, so I bet he went back to like 42 there or something, right? I'd like to know. I'm not going to queue up though because I don't want to get him again. His deck's a little too fast for me. Hunter Mirror decided on turn 2 as usual. Always, right? Always. It just depends on who has that good opener. It's kind of a shame we didn't hit the Galactic Crawlers this time because we knew that they were good now. We did not know that the first time around. How many bits will it take me to live in your beard? 10 million bits. At least 10 million bits. But thanks for the cheer, Goofy. Who else cheered this morning? I forget now. Somebody else cheer? Maybe that was last night? I don't know. It says 110 bits, but I don't remember. Oh, it was Wolf Poops. Wolf Poops cheered, I think. Is that right?
The light shall bring victory.
She did, in fact, hunt you down. Yeah. So now we get it. Great. I'm probably going to keep it. Although, actually, with Kindly Grandmother, you don't really want to play anything into Priest. Until you know you can buff this. Let's just dig for something better. Like, you don't want to play 2 2-drops, because then you just Potion of Madnesses and steals your 3-2. Razor Maw can certainly help that plan. Because you can give it +3 attack, stealth. You can do things with it that are advantageous. Play some Druid in celebration of not one Druid card being playable released so far in Kobolds. No, I don't think that's true. I think Branching Paths is a good card. We need something that keeps him from stealing this. Perfect. I think Branching Paths is solid. I think this weapon has some potential. It's going to be hard to use. It's going to require specific
Did
stuff.
someone say wolf poops? Ringesus, Ringesus, Ringesus.
Nice. Wolf poops, dude. Thank you. This is interesting here. I don't know how I feel about this. It sort of gave me a good play. I think we have to take that. That's too powerful. Offers a good roll here, particularly against Priest. And this damage in hand is kind of bonkers. It's gonna circle me. Okay. I like that he can't quite heal just yet. He might suicide this just to be able to heal. No! Okay. I think that's great news for me, honestly. Like, I know he's got some value here, but he can't heal. He just can't heal. And eventually this is just 10 damage. I don't know, I'm just gonna keep hitting him in the face. He can clearly at some point kill this off with his own hero power, but then that's also just a disruption to his healing ability. Let's see. Let's see if he accidentally does something crazy here. I think we just Eaglehorn plus hero power, right? And then next turn I have an unavoidable 10 damage, and he can't heal it off. He can maybe do this and then greater healing potion or some nonsense, but he sort of gave me a win condition with this Akanai. It's pretty chill. Oh, does he actually have like a oh, he actually did have one. That's some garbage. That's some garbage. Still at 14, so I can do 13 right now. How much more heal could he have? He could like Velen, Binding. So I don't think we can go all in just yet on the. This is in total with hero power. If we can squeeze in a hero power, it's 12. He's at 11 now. He heals to 13. I think I'd rather just hold the weapon and surprise him. We don't have mana for all of that anyway. Let's just see what happens here. 1 damage off, I know, right? Pretty good play by him. Pretty aware play. Anduin also hurts his ability to heal, but he gains 5 armor, so that's very powerful. And he also trades freely here. I need one more big threat. There it is. Cool. We take him down to 14 here. Next turn we actually can do a 12 damage combo. Let's just hold. Let's not let him think we have it, right? So far we haven't played in a way that suggests we have a ton of damage. So he looks like he's going to have a clear here. No Raza yet, that's good news. The hero power is just chipping him down. Oh wait, this might be enough. Oh no, he's got it. Never mind, never mind. I didn't think he had the clear yet. What do I need here? Like a Houndmaster? Deal. I like it. So he's down to 15 now. Probably clears these. I can take him down to 12. And then this becomes a threat for lethal. He might have a taunt, so maybe I ought to attack. But he might also have Priest of the Feast. It doesn't matter. We've got to go for the value line eventually, or excuse me, the lethal line eventually. Right now we don't have a value line because we don't have Rexar. So we're just going to have to piece together some sort of kill. And I don't know if he has enough mana for like Priest of the Feast because he's going to need to kill these. Can he kill this though? That's the question. What's really good for him? Like a Silence maybe? No, it's not even that good. We got 2 mana left. If this lives, we're okay. Which I don't know how he kills this. What do you have for 2 mana that that allows you to kill both of these. You can trade here, but what's the 2-mana card? If it's any kind of spell, he heals out of range, I guess, instead of a ping. So what do we have? We have 17 again. No, 16? I think we have 16. We're 2 off. That's some hot garbage. And I don't have a good way to kill the Priest of the Feast either. Ah! Oh, this is frustrating! So what is this card? This is a spell 100%. So we know he's got a spell incoming for Priest of the Feast. But the problem is I can't kill Priest of the Feast without using a ton of damage. If I kill the Priest of the Feast, clearly I remove the ability for him to heal in the future. But I could take him down to 12. I'm never going to get there if I don't kill Priest of the Feast. But I don't have a way to kill Priest of the Feast, is the other problem. So it's almost not even relevant. I think I'm just going to lose. If I take 2 off, do I have any top decks that give me outs? I just have to go for it. It's awful. It's god-awful, but I have to hope he can only cast like 2 spells maybe, or 1 spell, and I get like an Eaglehorn Bow. I don't know. Or just top deck Rexar and not worry about it. I have to try something. I'm screwed. Flash heal, no. What is that? It doesn't matter. It's going to heal for 6, so I think it's too much. Just a silence. Great. Oh, why doesn't it heal for twice? Oh, it's not actually a spell. It's just the heal off Priest of the Feast. Sure, it doesn't actually double healing. So I still have the out of Eaglehorn Bow, just like I wanted. It's not Eaglehorn Bow, but it's a pretty good card, I guess. So I really did put myself on the out as intended. Just I didn't hit it. We had Eaglehorn Bow and Animal Companion as outs. That was probably it. Now, what could he get from me that's relevant? We don't have that many... Well, we do have some spells, I guess. I don't know. If we kill this Velen and we Doom Pact a board, like, we actually can win again. Especially if we, like, draw Rexar first. Looks like he's going to have to trade the Velen in. Oh my god. He's going to trade in both minions. To put me on a very tight clock here. Rexar is actually pretty good. Because it gives me armor. It might change the math on him a little bit here. Oh, do I have... I have to do it, but I'm not killing the board, so... That kind of sucks. Like, he's probably going to kill me anyway. We only have 9. He only needs... Yeah, this is... I maybe should have tried to get a card that killed those. Like a Fiery Bat plus a charge. No, we actually could have killed one of those. Oh, in fact, we maybe could have killed both. Yeah, I'm probably dead now, because he only needs to play 2 cards to kill me. It's possible we're not dead, but probably very dead.
Is someone injured?
Yeah, we're dead. Actually, I have to play 1 card to kill me, not even 2. Yeah, we could have maybe... Yeah, I wanted the hero power to, you know, double my hero power, maximize my hero power, but I certainly should have thought about the ability to draw exactly something that cleared the board. We had to Rexar, we couldn't Doom Pact, because it's worth the same amount of health, right? So there's no reason to not Rexar there, and Doom Pact instead. There's no advantage to Doom Pacting. But there is an advantage to not using your normal hero power, in case you get exactly a 2-mana card that's capable of clearing the board or taunting through those attacks. So I think that was a mistake. Yeah, I think that was a mistake. We had an opportunity there. We're probably still dead, because he clearly had some cheap cards in hand. Like he had the Cleric. We could have taken 5 damage off the board if we got lucky. Only a guarantee of 3 damage off the board. And we probably would have played it to get lucky, so probably a guarantee of 2. Although 3 is a much more magic number there. So it's possible, because he wasn't on Raza hero power, right? He was on normal hero power. Yeah, I'd like to go back and redo that ending. Glocka's good against Rogue. Is that an incoming Druid weapon? That's real. That was revealed this morning. Because I will never put custom weapons up on stream. If I ever put... Or custom cards. If I ever put custom cards up, it'll be in the context of a video every time. So if you see something...
Aha!
If you see something like that on screen, it's guaranteed to... It's guaranteed to be real. On my stream, at least. Well, that's obviously a good start for him.
If this weapon turns out to be really good, I think Druid will need to run more armor cards to survive attacking into big taunts.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, I guess. They will be attacking into stuff, probably, with it. I don't know if it necessarily will be big taunts. Why do you think it will be big taunts? I'm not sure I understand the taunt side of it, but... second Galaka, I think, is better than Razor Maw, because it's sort of a guaranteed value. Whereas Razor Maw might whiff, you know. Razor Maw can get taunt stuff. Druid did get some new armor cards, though, Jerk, so... That's certainly a possibility. Ugh. This is awkward. An awkward amount of health on this. That is also awkward. I think we just slam this, right? And take this terrible trade. It's just 6 health is so good against kill commands. Okay, we have that. Answered. Thanks for the freebie. Go ahead and slam that other captain, though. Just for us. This is okay.
If it's really good and lots of people run it, I'd run big attack taunts so that the Druid has to use their help to reduce the durability to run down the clock until the death rattle.
I'm just dead. Literally dead. Let's see. If it's really good and lots of people run it, I'd run big attack taunts so that the Druid has to use their health to reduce the durability to run down the clock until the death rattle. Oh, I see what you're saying. So that if they're going to burn through the durability ever, they have to attack into taunts. It's not free. Because otherwise they could just attack face for free every turn and get through the durability. So you're saying force their hand, play taunts that they have to trade into. I get you. I understand. I don't know if the meta will shape itself in such a specific way as that. Like, that's pretty granular. I think people will more often just either not play the card if it doesn't work, or if it does work, still play their own game plan and just hope that it's not drawn, or hope that they have some other way to disrupt the combo, or kill them before the combo matters. Like, there are other ways for the meta to shift around. I don't think that's exactly what'll happen. Pretty tough game there, that last one. The taunts were the one thing that got us. Ooh, wow, good hand for my deck. Does this refresh crystals or give empty crystals? It doesn't either, actually, Constant. It gives you 10. So, if you're at, say, 4 mana when it happens, you immediately shoot up to 10 mana with full crystals. If you're at 0, if you're at 4, say you're on 4 full mana crystals and you cast a swipe, and then you get your weapon broken, you go up to 10 out of 10 still full. Like, it just always gives you 10 full crystals, no matter how many you had. And it also presumably gives you the empty crystals after the fact as well. So, 10 now and 10 forever. Based on the wording as we see it now. Crawler is good against Token Druid, so... I wish that was a hyena, right? That would have clearly been better, but... With no neutral weapons, at least the Druid is less likely to be able to break it immediately. Really just Medivh right now is the instant break condition, right? This could be good, but I just have to play a curve. Like, we want Leok or Misha's fine, honestly. Maybe I should have attacked, but I don't think the math matters because he's probably going to mark the Lotus or something anyway. So we might want to Razor Maw this and get Poisonous or +3 attack or something of the sort. Well, the math may end up mattering after all. Nope, still Lotus. That's what we figured. Always Lotus, but... Oh, whoa, okay. That changes things for me, I think. Maybe we do one each here. Start with this one if we get, like, Poisonous. That's good. Yeah, that's really good. And then we'll probably do this one to give it, like, +3 health. Death Rattle's fine. The stats on board are just really good against Druid normally. Okay. Oh, hey there, pirates. Clearly another buff in hand. Is that a mark? Really? No, okay. Well, maybe still. That wouldn't have mattered there. Kind of have to do this if I ever want to do it, but it makes the rest of my turn just garbage, so I may not do it. I just hold here. Rhino's still pretty good. Maybe we just don't kill the pirate. Is that showing our hand a little too much? Perhaps it is. Maybe Houndmaster's actually just better. Nah, because then we can do this together next turn. I think this is still right. Even though it's not giving me the conditions. We can still just cement the board, right? It's only living mana, as always, that beats me here. But we have the Houndmaster for that. It shouldn't be too bad if he living manas. This gets one good trade, but that sets up the Galaka for me as well. And he'll want to take a value trade, I'm sure. No living mana. Oh, cool, so it doesn't even matter how he trades. Just gonna trade here. It's cool that he had only another pirate. That's so perfect for me. It's kind of ridiculous. Cool that it had charge, too. Not a bad play. So, I think we're in an unlosable position now. Unfortunately, we don't have a card to play, but everything we draw is playable. So. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Imagine drawing the twig from the treasure card that fills your hand. Now, there's a combo. You're right. That would give you a lot of mana to work with. You just constantly overwrite it and just get full mana every time. So you basically always have 6 mana to do extra things with. If you got Toland's Goblet into Twig of the World Tree, you'd have just 6 spare mana every time. You could play 9. Well, I mean, you wouldn't have enough cards though to really utilize that. So still be good every turn though. I don't know if you can do it all at once, but still be a good play. Clearly need better garbage than that garbage. And by the way, Jerks, of course, thanks for the bits, man. All good talking points as well. Ooh, wow. This hand got better all of a sudden. Can I play one of these? I don't think I can. I think I gotta hold them for the swings. This is a swingy game normally. Obviously a terrible turn, but... Swings. The swings! Go ahead and give that cold blood. Give it cold blood. I know you want to. I can sense it on you. So we'll play one, and that'll bait out the captain. He'll be like, oh, he doesn't have the other one. Let's go ahead and play captain here and take the trade. Then we'll play the other one. He'll be like, oh my god, this guy's a boss. Playing for 2 captains is just too greedy. Like, we gotta play something here. SI trade. SI Shadow Step, in fact. Wow. That is intriguing. Wish we had the mana to do both of these, but we don't. Probably just gonna Galaka Razor Maw. I don't want to get too greedy with it. Like, I know it would be great against the captain, but we still need to make plays on the board. He's already getting kind of light on cards. Yeah, sure. Make it a little harder to kill. He's not going to have a Vile Spine anytime soon, so this does take some trades. Hunter Secret. Oh my god, what a boss. What do I want to see on the Hunter Secret? I don't know. I think we'll test for explosive first. Well, actually, nah. Okay. Hidden cache is totally fine. Okay, we're in a solid spot. 18 health's a little risky. I don't love our hand, but we have damage. 8, 12, 13, 15 damage next turn. Could put him on a pretty tight clock with Hounds. Hounds always get scarier when Bone Mares are in play, but this is not a problem. Can just kill command. Actually, kill command Hounds just to take the trades seems pretty good. That also makes it way more likely I have a body for this Houndmaster next turn. I think I'll hold this weapon charge. Just in case. We'll see what it needs. The real interesting play with Twig of the World Tree, guys, is Swashbuckler. Think about a rogue. A rogue swashbuckling into Twig, and then just using their hero power to overwrite it. That is horrifying. Because they could do that very early in the game. And ramp like absolute madmen, right? So this is exactly the kind of play I wanted. 6, 9, 11. We can't quite kill him, so we're just going to make the good play here. And in fact, the Shaku is an unbelievably good target. And we clear his board for Bone Mare as well, which is also unbelievably good. So we have a couple unbelievably good things to do here. Don't get Twig of the World Tree! We're not a Druid, so that will never work. I think you underrated Upgrade. Oh, or whatever that 5-mana Paladin card is called. Don't you think it's similar to Bone Mare? I mean, no body, but still. No, I mean, it's kind of similar to Bone Mare, right? But it doesn't work on any minion. You have to have exactly a dude. So, for instance, like a turn 7 play where you dude into level up, that's not a great play. You get a 3/3. And it doesn't have a body like Bone Mare. Bone Mare has a 5/5 body. Level up doesn't have any body attached, so it's not quite as big of a dump. I mean, honestly, like, Bone Mare plus Silverhand Recruit is almost as good as, like, level up plus 5 Silverhand Recruits from a stat standpoint, right? 4 Silverhand Recruits plus level up is 12/12 in total stats. And Bone Mare plus a Silverhand Recruit is 10/10 in total stats, right? But the difference is Bone Mare is good with so many other cards. You don't have to have magically multiple Silverhand Recruits out. You just need one other minion, which is a much easier condition to satisfy. And actually, it's already more resilient against AoE. Like 3/3s die to a lot of AoE that a couple 5/5s don't. Now, it's obviously not a direct comparison because there's different mana costs and stuff, but still, I do not think Bone Mare is a good comparison for it, for the record. I like your line of thinking. I think it's cool to talk about and bring up, but in my mind, I don't see them similarly at all.
It is not similar to Bone Mare, because Bone Mare is in level up isn't.
She cannot say OP. She said Bone Mare is up. Crawling off the top, anybody? No. No. This is far less exciting. So he is probably up a pirate here. If he has a lot of foresight, he might trade both these pirates in. He just played us. He knows that we run double crawler. So he could say, hey, I'm going to trade in both these pirates to play around Galactic Crawler. And he does. Which I think is really good for me, because it makes this Animal Companion likely much, much better. Huffer is not a great target, because it's pretty easy for a rogue to kill this, right? Although, SI is hard to get out right now. Backstab, obviously, super easy. Backstab Bankleaf's a pretty solid play. I think we just have to track into a Razor Maul unless we hit, like, what here? Galaka, kill command. He still has some pirates, so Galaka feels right. And unfortunately, we're just going to throw down this Razor Maul. It's garbage. Hopefully it does force a trade here, though, and we can unleash the hounds to clean up this Edwin. Like, what do I want it to do? Like, Firefly plus Swashbuckler plus trade? Something like that. Deckhand, much more efficient clear. So we're in a weird pickle right now. This is not a good spot to be in. I guess Deadly Shot is good either way here. It's fine. I need to see a pirate. I need that captain to come down. It's gonna be a Cobalt, though, and I don't have a good answer to Cobalt. So we're screwed. Yeah, I need a, what, Eaglehorn Bow or something? Nothing, I don't know. I think we're just gonna lose. This is too good of a board. Hyena plus Hounds. It's not very exciting, is it? The Hounds don't actually kill anything. The Hyena only goes to 4. It dies to both trades. It's literally my only play, so I have to do it. But, boy, does it suck. I don't even know which of these is the more valuable target. Actually, maybe this one. Maybe we should have encouraged him to trade this one. I don't know. We're going to lose. It doesn't matter. It's sad. Is it sad that you can literally fill your board with 3/3 taunts with the new Paladin card and it's not considered good enough? Yeah, I don't know if it's sad. Hearthstone is where it's at right now. Ooh, that's a good play too. So we are literally dead to the board with High Mane. Galaka plus Houndmaster also dead to the board. So I think that means we do this, right? See, my thought process is if only one of the secrets in Rogue is good, technically you could run one of the other secrets the opponent will be thinking, oh, the cheat death, etc., and play around the wrong secrets. That might just be a little too sneaky for its own good. I don't know. Because playing around them, I don't know how helpful that's going to be, right? Like, it's still only as impactful as it is impactful. In other words, it's not going to do anything absolutely crazy if they don't play around it, usually. And it's just a card you have to play. It's like, I'm going to play a bad card, so my opponent doesn't know I'm playing a bad card. I don't know if I like that logic. Maybe for the memes. Alright, guys, I'm going to play one last game. I actually got to run. The fiance got home. She's going to bed here in a minute after her shower, it looks like. So I thought she might get home a little later today, but turns out not. This is, I think, her last night shift for a long time, so we won't have to deal with this on morning streams for too long, or not anymore at all, in fact, in the future. Tomorrow morning, for instance, I will be able to stream the full duration, so. One last game, unfortunately. Sorry, I gotta cut it short, guys. I'd like to talk about new cards all day, and in fact, there might be some new cards. I think there were supposed to be some revealed this morning. I don't know exactly what time. No, it looks like Twig of the World Tree is still the last revealed card.
Valera versus Alfurion.
I must protect the wild.
Watch your back.
These are actually pretty good cards in an all-legendary Rogue Wild deck. Next 2 cards in 50 minutes. Ah, okay, Bruno. That makes sense. That sounds right. Thoughts on the Druid weapon? Has potential. I don't think it's... Some people reacted really, really strongly to it, really positively. I don't think it's quite as good as I've seen some people say. I think because it takes some sort of finagling to make it work well. Like, you have to do things at the right time, and have to rely on your opponent to do things at the right time, or you have to draw the right cards to get a combo with Medivh. But it has so much raw power that those kinds of cards usually are good enough to drive. Like, they're good enough to make it work. So that's the potential for it.
Let's show our guests a good time.
I'm hoping he gets distracted by this and just starts taking trades and stuff.
Aha!
People really seem like Malchezaar and Wild. Was he playing Malchezaar? I'm playing a super meme deck, so my Malchezaar is not a like a strategy decision or anything. It's 100% for the memes. 35 legendaries. This is an expensive deck. Yeah, it's a straight up meme deck, guys. It's just 35 legendaries. It's not a real deck. This is my joke end the stream deck. My meme dream end the stream deck. Yeah, that was my Malk. My meme Malkazar. It's true that I have seen Malkazar more in Wild than anywhere else. But not usually by rank 10. This is my first month hitting rank 10, so how can I really say? It's the highest I've ever been in Wild. Okay, interesting. We still just probably don't have time here. Just gonna, if he hits my face enough. He is getting distracted by these, though, kind of like I wanted. So who knows? We might have time. I don't have a good turn 5. I mean, this is a play, but not a good one. Oh, Reno really helps this plan. Keep making trades, buddy. Hey, Favorite Man, I'm glad to see you too before I drop offline. I'll be back, well, not tonight, I guess. Tomorrow morning, though.
Wait, you're rank 10? Have you only been playing this deck in Wild?
No, jerks. I played some real decks. Don't worry. This weekend, I wasn't streaming much, and had some time to play off stream, so I played some Wild because I was at a high rank for Legend, and I only really wanted to play Legend on stream with you guys. I didn't want to like rank up or lose ranks off stream, so I moved over to Wild instead and ranked up from like 20 to 10. I played some Secret Hunter. I played a little bit of like Raza Priest. Oh boy, he might just no. He's taking trades again. Oh, this is beautiful news. I'm so excited by this. This is great news. It gives my Reno some time to thrive. I think we're going to Zerial instead of Prince Malkazar, because I could get like a deal 2 damage that makes a lot of difference on my survivability here. No, I don't even want to do that. I want him to trade into this, so... what deck did you use to reach Legend? The mid-range Hunter I've been playing exclusively. We played mid-range Hunter from like 5 to Legend. Had about a 64% win rate, I think, during the climb. 62, something like that. Bounced around a little bit. I don't know where the final win rate was, but somewhere around there. This has been a Hunter month for me. Wanted to play a non-tier 1 deck. Man, we could almost cheat out this Reno to a following turn, but it's too risky because he does run Savage Roar, so we're gonna have to play Reno now. We still, I mean, we do not have a great way to get through this board just yet, so even though we Reno'd, we're still in a bit of a like bind as far as like getting through all this garbage because we don't have any spells in this deck. What do I need to top deck here? Like a Boom? I mean, Thorizen's not terrible with stealth. Well, I may not want to stealth it. I might want him to trade into it again. Hey, Puppy Doodle, it's totally fine, dude. Don't worry about subbing, man. It's 100% not a big deal. Just hang out and chat. That's all I ask. Just watch. That's all I need from you guys. Just watch the stream. You don't have to sub or cheer or whatever. Watching the stream is valuable enough to me. Ooh, this is good. This was a good decision. Surprised to see that a little bit, to tell you the truth. Well, I can take a little bit of damage, so... I just don't know how I'm going to clear all this stuff. How do I get through this 311 right now? Like, what's the path to victory here? I don't have any board clears. Maybe like a big taunt? I really don't know. He's gonna hit me for what? 5, 7, 8? Down to 17? He hasn't drawn patches yet? Oh my god. I don't have anything here that's good. This guy is just busted. I need like a silence off this Shifter Xeris. That's not gonna do it. Maybe a Kel'Thuzad just dies to the Druid of the Swarm. That's 6. No. Maybe we just keep getting him to trade here? Like, just Elise and Cherzin. Kind of like to stealth my dude again, but not really, because I think I need him to trade or I'm just going to die. He's making a lot of trades I would never have made myself. So maybe we just force him to take trades. This needs to be something good. We need to get Deathwing off this. Deathwing off our Shifter's Heirs is our out. That's a funny spot to be in when Deathwing is your when Deathwing's your play. I don't really want to stealth this because I want him to trade. Like I said, I need him to be distracted. Otherwise, he's just gonna kill me. So we don't have really the stabilization tools. We have like one big taunt, I guess. Hey, Mikey Izzo, dude, thank you for the 100 bits, man. That's awesome. Thanks for dropping in. Freedbird says, no! My message is fading away. What did it say? What's your opinion about the Druid weapon? It has potential. It's interesting. I don't know if I'd call it meta-defining like some people I think have or anything, but it has potential. Just a little hard to work with. It's going to require some good scenarios to employ it well, essentially. Oh, he's just fully trading. I love this so much. This is so good for me. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Well, that's not good. I have to draw, like, Lich King or something this turn. I don't even know. I don't know if I have a good draw. Definitely not Fajola Lightbane. Alright, Shield Bearer, dude. It's on you. You got this, Shield Bearer. This is funny. Again, I need him to hit Kel'Thuzad, guys. Normally, stealthing Kel'Thuzad would be an amazing play, but I think I'm dead if I take that route. 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, so he should be able to spot the lethal, but maybe not. I don't know. He's messing with you? Well, that would be insanely risky. Because we could easily have some stabilization tools. That would be nutty. He spotted it. That's tough. He found it. Spotted the lethals. Good eye, good eye. We can't quite get by with shenanigans on rank 10 like we can at rank 20. With the all-legendary deck. Rank 10 is a much more challenging proposal for this deck. So guys, that's it for me this morning. I gotta run. I'm gonna get in trouble if I don't. So, thank you everybody for hanging out today. Really appreciate this nice little short stream. Got to talk this cool new card. Had 720 bits, had a handful of resubs this morning as well, so thank you guys once again for all the continued support. Mecha Sushi rolling in to bring us up another 100 bits before the end of the stream. Thank you, Mecha Sushi, man. I really appreciate it. So guys, if you're not aware, I'm reviewing new cards all day, every day, basically on my YouTube channel. So, hey! Deacon Cross, thank you, man. That's a huge dump of bits. It's actually 1,100 because Mecha Sushi, he jumped in a little too quick. But 1,100 is a beautiful number. That's even nicer. So thank you, Deacon and Mecha Sushi guys for the last minute dumps there. I'll enjoy my day off for you. Nice jerks. I got a lot to do today, so please do. I'm not looking forward to today. I got a bunch of junk to push through. But anyway, guys, thanks for the bits, thanks for the love, thanks for the kind words, thank you for the resubs. I'll be back tomorrow morning, and we'll do a full stream tomorrow morning, so we'll have a lot more time. But again, if you didn't know, check my YouTube channel. There's a link below my face to YouTube. You can go check out my card review videos as I post them. There will be one up later this afternoon as well. So if you like all the new cards and want to see the latest reveals and want to hear me talking about them, that's exactly the place to do it. I still have the card review video from yesterday is up right now, of course, so you can check that one out too if you missed it. A lot of thoughts on those. About 35 minutes of me talking about cards, which some people like, some people don't, but if it's your sort of thing, you'll definitely enjoy it. All that said, everybody, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, game on. I'm going to say this again because I was not ready to transition off. Until next time, game on.